Clear eyes.
Full hearts.
I don't know if I ever imagined I would be back on this field, but it feels like just yesterday, and it feels really sweet.
We all still talk to this day, so being back here is amazing.
It's nostalgic. It's like driving in and seeing the field house and the field and all the fans out here. You know, the last team Smash had here was, you know, right here on this field with all the guys.
We used to play flag football on this field. Kitch, myself, Guilford, PLEMONS, who's surprisingly athletic. People don't know that. And so to be back here where those memories were made, where those friendships were really forged in iron, I think that even more than shooting out here means something to me in a special way.
I just can't decide whether I'm east or west. East over here and west over there, so we don't know, you know.
And I remember when the extras would be on one side of the bleachers in one color shirt, and then they would have to change shirts, go to the other side of the field to be the fans for the other team.
I think I drove by here one time and it was like a little bit misty. I kind of like drove by and I was like, nope, 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 I can't do it. And I just like sped away.
It's unlike any other show ever, period. It's just so real, it's so grounded, it's so honest.
And I think that there was an authenticity and an integrity to the show that people really appreciated.
The way that it was shot, I think, was so unique. I've gone in for a number of projects since then that say Friday Night Lights style.
The excitement of how we shot games was so amazing, not only in terms of like just what was happening on the field. We had like 6 to 7, sometimes 8 cameras shooting. The players, you know, sort of run, you know, consecutive plays, and you know, it was all rehearsed and everything, but they were playing football.
But it wasn't until all of us were together shooting the party scene, the Texas Forever scene, that I knew that it was really something special. And I knew that moment, that Texas Forever, when Riggins cheers, was something that was indelible, was gonna last, and it has.
I'm really glad they gave me my golf cart back, and you know.
Which he drove around in, he kept doing laps with.
Yeah, they couldn't make me leave that day when we wrapped.
You guys,
I just kept driving around crying. And
My last scene was with Becky, and I sent her back to her mother, played by Alicia Witt, and the script called for me to cry, that it was my very last scene I ever had to shoot for 5 years of Friday Night Lights, and I was like, guys, that's gonna happen no matter what, and I was a mess. But here's the thing, they told me the only person who cried more during their last scene than me was Kyle Chandler.
So, here's what happens in the spinoff.
Street is a, you know, top 3% agent out there. He's got Aaron Rodgers, he signed Steph Curry, he's got a Gulfstream, he's got a jet. He's got a wheelchair accessible jet, which is pretty cool.
I mean, in my mind, you know, Smash is playing pro, you know, got a couple rings already, you know, bought his mom a couple houses.
Well, we're either married or...
I think we're married, I hope we're...
or he's pining for me off somewhere.
Yeah, he'd be like, you go out so much, and like, you still hanging out with Riggins?
Him and Riggins each have a bedroom in their own respective houses for the other guy, and they see each other probably once or twice a year, have a couple of beers, reminisce, and that's Jason Street's life.
Oh, where do I think Tammy and Coach are? I'm sure they're still together. I'm sure that Tammy is working really hard to do things that she loves, and Coach is inspiring more and more boys to be amazing and great.
Billy and Mindy stayed in Dillon and tried so hard to become Coach and his wife. I want her to choreograph the dance team at the high school, and he's coaching, and we're trying real hard. We're never gonna be Coach and his wife. We're trying real hard.
He's still probably trying to find a short way to get some money. I think he's got like an underground poker society, and Buddy Garrity comes to it occasionally. Yeah.
And you have like a Purple Heart, and like you look all dashing in your medals, I'm sure.
I think Luke Facebook stalks her.
Tyra gets her psychology major, moves back to Dillon. So far, I'm down. Counselor of Dillon High School. Okay. And Tim Riggins, who she's now married to, is the coach of the football team.
I think the house is built, yeah. Because that's Kitch's or Tim's thing. Tim wanted that more than anything.
Do you want to know where Grandma Saracen is now? She's dead.
Peter Berg and Jason KATIMS and Jeffrey Reiner, they all knew exactly what this show was. They trusted in us to deliver, and we trusted in them, and I think that trust just made something very, very special.